This is a short-term review of these gloves I bought. They are Andromeda Meteor 3s. They're synthetic leather gauntlet gloves, which is why I bought them. I try to get vegan gloves, even though I know leather is like the best protective material for motorcycle riders. But I tried textile gloves for a while, and I just don't like them very much. I like the breathability, but that's about it. I like gloves that can kind of stretch into your hand shape. So synthetic leather does that too, believe it or not. But yeah, so I got these. They're $177. I had to buy them straight from Andromeda, from overseas. I don't remember if there was a tariff or not, but rode around about them for a couple hundred miles now, and I really like them. There's not a lot of ventilation, which never really bothered me, but they're easy to put on, they're easy to take off. They're definitely stretchy. I can feel them breaking in. The main thing is they're just vegan. That was quite important to me, and there's just not a lot of vegan gauntlet motorcycle gloves out there. So I think they're for like racing. All the pictures on the website are like racer dudes, you know, with their racing setup and everything. So I will say what I like and what I don't like about them. So what I like is that they're vegan. What I like is that they have pretty chunky gauntlets in them. The jacket I'm wearing isn't really good for, it's not super clean for gauntlet gloves, but no big deal. I mean, I just put the sleeve over for this one. But the gauntlet system is nice. It's just a Velcro strap. I like the protection built in. It's got palm sliders. It's got a big chunky piece of plastic on the gauntlet. It's got, you know, knuckle protectors. I like the flexibility of the material. It's somewhat stretchy. It dries quick. You know, like I said, supposedly it does break in. Not that I need to buy these. I bought them a size bigger just because I've had some bad experiences getting medium gloves and having a lot of hand pain. But so I got these are large, and they're just a little too big for me. But that really doesn't bother me because I've just realized anytime I need to do something with like fine articulation, I'm just going to take my gloves off. You know, nothing on the motorcycle is specific to the point of something like pulling my credit card out of my wallet at a gas station. You know, that's what I need my fingertips. So I just pull the glove off. It's no big deal. So I don't mind the articulation part of it. So even though they're just a little too big, I still think the size is fine. They're really flexible out of the box, which I really appreciate. Oh, the one interesting thing about these is it's not really a problem, but out of the box, the wrist tightening mechanism, you know, that you can see here is there's like a little you know, metal piece that has like a spinner cylinder on it, so it lets you pull the piece of Velcro out. It's just the Velcro doubles back on itself. That is extremely stiff. I think over time that would probably loosen up, or maybe you just like put a teeny drop of oil on it. But that was the only kind of weird thing. It's like anytime it's not easy to just, you know, pop the gauntlet out. Like if we want to take these gloves off, it's not as fast because if you cinch the wrist down, you have to kind of go in and wiggle out the cinching band before you take these gloves off. So it adds an extra second to removal, but it's really not a problem for me. The other thing I like is that the pinky finger and ring finger is, there's a binder between them. So I usually ride with two fingers on the levers anyway, so it helps out a lot just with that strength on the pinky. So I like that. What I don't like is you can kind of see there's like a bit of you know, whatever fabric they use to the synthetic leather, like there's to bind these, you know, the stitching, you can see there's a little yellow, you know, that thing that the material is colored yellow, so you can see it sticking through, and it just you know, for $177 I would expect some better fit and finish, but that's really about it. I think the price is fair. You know, it's not easy to find gloves that hits all three of these categories: motorcycle, gauntlet, vegan. So I didn't have a lot of options in the first place. So I think for that reason, this price is fair. I think the quality is good. I think Andromeda is an interesting company. They're specifically going after synthetic leather. They make a pair of synthetic leather like track suits too. So, or race suits, I mean. Track suits different. Adidas track suit. But, you know, I like that they're going after that segment. You know, I don't know how many riders that actually are who care about those things, but I wanted to support them by buying their gloves. So they didn't have any, I couldn't find any used ones, any secondhand ones, so I just bought it directly from them. It was easy. The shipping was fast. I like that too. So, I mean, I think these gloves are excellent for what I was looking for. You know, remember, I needed gauntlet gloves that were vegan / synthetic leather and were for motorcycles. And for that reason, this is exactly what I was looking for, and I think the price is fair. So I'm going to give them a 5 out of 5. So good job, Andromeda. The last thing I'll say, there's no sponsorships. I don't do affiliate links. I just bought these gloves and I'm giving you a review based on just a regular person who bought these gloves. So I don't have any incentive to say nice things about Andromeda. But that's it. Thank you so much for watching. Hope you all have a good day.